Hey, my name's Cameron. I am the tint specialist here at the detail shop, and today we're going to be tinting this Tacoma TRD Off-Road. So right now I'm just taking the stuff out of the car so I can get to these back windows. Right now I'm going to start on these back windows here. We're going to be doing 35% XPEL XR Plus film all around. I've already done the front windows, and I'm just making it so that I have some space here to get into that back seat so that I can reach those windows. I'm just going to fold that back, and that should be fine. Take these stickers off. We want these windows completely bare of any stickers, adhesive, gunk, grime, hand marks, anything. We just want to get it all off. Thankfully this is a newer truck, so there's less that we have to deal with in that regard. So I'm just going to spray this with my soap solution here, and I'm going to scrub it with my little pad and just get everything off it. Making sure it's nice and clean. Just wipe it off. We want the window to be clean because the film is going to go on the inside of the window, and anything trapped between the film and the glass is going to show up. So we want to make sure there's nothing left there. A common misconception is actually that the film goes on the outside of the window. People come in and ask me about, like, how does that work with the car washes and stuff like that? Well, the film goes on the inside, so you don't have to worry about anything on the outside affecting it. So let's just peel this excess film off of this cutout that we have here. We cut this out on our Graphtec plotter, which allows us to cut out high resolution prints of each one of our windows that we have. So this makes the process a lot faster. So this film is already set to go on that window. We're just gonna prime it here. So we're ready to go on the window now. Just gonna peel off that release liner and put it on. And you'll notice that each cutout is perfectly measured to the window, so you don't have any white spots, any light hanging. You don't have any light coming in. You don't have any spots that were missed. You don't have any inconsistencies. From the outside, you really can't tell that there's any window film on the window. These small back windows are really nice to do. They always turn out really well, and they allow for different shades if you want that. If you want that center window to be a lighter shade or a darker shade or whatever you want, we can do that. We can do shades anywhere between 5% up to 70%. The percentage is the amount of light it allows into the vehicle. So a 35% film is going to allow 35% of the light that would have normally come into the vehicle. So a 5% tint is like limo tint, where 70% you usually can't even tell that it's on the vehicle. 35 is a pretty good medium ground. A lot of people get 35. This is the legal limit in Idaho, is 35 on the back windows and 35 on the front windows. And then the lowest legal limit you can do on the back side windows is 20% in Idaho. So we're just gonna go with 35 all around to play it safe, since these already have a factory stain on them. You'll notice that this window looks tinted while I haven't done anything to it yet, and that's because it comes stained from the factory. So it'll end up being darker than it is now, but it'll have the protective properties of the XPEL window film. One of the reasons you might want XPEL film on your car, aside from just it looks really good, is the heat protective properties of it. So while this film looks like it's not much, this film actually will protect you from 98% of ultraviolet radiation and 98% of heat. So it'll be really cold inside your vehicle while you have the AC going, and you won't have to worry about your vehicle being blazing hot when you get into it in the summer. So we offer primarily XR and XR Plus, which are our two grades of film. This is XR Plus. It's a dual layer ceramic film, and it offers 98% heat rejection and 99.99% ultraviolet radiation protection. That's going to be good for if you have skin conditions or if you just want to keep yourself from getting sunburned in the car. It's really good on sunroofs. It lets you have that window or that sunroof open while not allowing tons of heat into the vehicle. So it's a good way to have the best of both worlds. XR is another good film. It's a single layer ceramic film, and it allows you to have up to 88% heat rejection, which is pretty close to XR Plus, but it doesn't offer quite the same amount of heat rejection. It's not quite as high end as that. You're still gonna be just fine with both films. They're both warranted and covered by XPEL instead of just us, so that you can get that fixed at any shop if something happens to it. So something else we do is we thoroughly clean all these gaskets around your window, because those are gonna be directly touching your window, and you don't want any dirt to get in between the film and the window itself. So in order to get that clean surface, we gotta clean everything that surface touches.
Dear old friend, come to push you to the bitter end, and it's on repeat. Echo loop, wanna cut it out, the tide is turning back at you. When you was knocking on your door, nobody got in. Now when you're screaming for a hand, nobody's listening. This is far from the end. You gotta be back for more.
This comb is all ready for summertime. It's got 35% XPEL XR Plus film on it on all windows except the windshield. And I think it turned out pretty good.